Hello, everyone. This is Jay Dobbins, your host of the Marvel DC Universe Fan Club. We are now episode 237, and I'll be discussing two topics, which would be Charlie Cox addressing the rumors of Daredevil and Spider-Man 3, and, of course, the new movie release dates. I'll start with the first topic. Once Peter Parker, Tom Holland, of course, found himself in a whole world of trouble towards the tail end of Spider-Man Far From Home, most fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe instantly gravitated towards the use of Daredevil in the next Spidey movie. After all, it's pretty clear Parker, he's going to end up needing a lawyer or five to get him out of the mess he suddenly found himself in. Since that seems to be the perfect introduction of one Matt Murdock, Charlie Cox, rumors instantly started to circulate, suggesting old Hornhead was going to find himself in the movie. Ahead of the Daredevil quarantine watch party on Thursday, comicbook.com met up with Cox via a quick Zoom chat. And according to him, if Daredevil's going to be in Spider-Man 3, it's not going to be the iteration of the Hell's Kitchen vigilante we saw him play on Netflix for 3 seasons. He said, and I quote, I haven't heard those rumors, but it's certainly not with my Daredevil. I'm not involved in it. If that's true, it's not with me. It's with another actor, end quote. But that doesn't mean, he doesn't want to show up in a MCU feature at one point. The actor went on to tell comicbook.com that he loved having a chance to team up, that he would love having a chance to team up with Holland in a future property, of course. He said, and I quote, "Look, I had a great time. I'm so grateful I got to play that character as long as I did. Of course, I'd love to keep going. I'd love to be involved with it," end quote. He also said, and I quote, by concluding, as a fan of the Marvel movies, I love the little stuff where they pop up here and there, but because we were on Netflix, we weren't able to do as much for legal reasons. I don't know why, but I love the idea of Jessica and Matt showing up in the background, or Matt as a lawyer advising Peter Parker. That would be really, really cool, end quote. The quarantine watch party began, it was hosted by showrunner Eric Olson, and of course, nearly the entire cast of season 3. So this is my opinion. I think that Kevin Feige should keep Charlie Cox as Daredevil, along with the other actors who play Netflix characters, like, for example, Finn Jones as Iron Fist, Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones, and Eric Coulter as Luke Cage. Fans have gotten used to those characters, so, Feige rebooting those characters with new actors, wouldn't make any sense, and that would really piss off the fan base, pretty much. So, the last thing they won't want to do would be to cost themselves money by making bad decisions. And replacing these actors with other actors to play those characters would be a huge mistake. A colossal mistake, too, on top of that. Especially if they replace Charlie Cox with a new actor for Daredevil. And, of course, Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. I can't imagine Big Show playing Kingpin. So yeah, keep those actors, including Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio. And then find a way to squeeze them in the MCU movies somehow. But honestly, it's very difficult to picture them in MCU movies. Maybe Charlie Cox is Daredevil. Maybe like a little cameo, or whatever. But honestly, I can see She-Hulk playing the lawyer for Peter Parker in the third Spider-Man film, since she hasn't been introduced to the MCU yet, and her TV show on Disney Plus is going to be starting soon anyway, so it'll be a perfect opportunity to introduce Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk. So yeah, that would be a perfect opportunity since she was never introduced in the MCU anyway. But or they could just do both. They could have Matt Murdock in as the lawyer, and Jennifer Walters, as the lawyer as well. So that could probably be a setup for for her She-Hulk show. So, but then again, I could see, like I said, I could see Kevin Feige putting the Netflix shows. Oh, let's not forget John Bernthal's Punisher as well. Keep him as well, since everybody got used to him and everybody loves him very much. But yeah, I could see those shows going on either Netflix or Hulu, or perhaps both. But mainly FX though, since it's more adult anyway. But yeah, I could see that happening. And of course, the continuation of season 2's Luke Cage, or sorry, the continuation of the Luke Cage stories along with Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, and of course the Daredevil. But yeah, have season 3 of Luke Cage on FX or Hulu, and of course another season of Jessica Jones, and a third season of Iron Fist, and of course season 4 of Daredevil, especially after that cliffhanger. So I really would love to see Bullseye, the actual Bullseye. So that would be cool, but it's up to Feige. But I really hope that Feige makes the smart choice and just keep everybody. You just put them on a different, station, But it'd be nice if to put them on Disney Plus, but that's not a really good option since it's leaning towards kids anyway. But let's see. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, let's not forget. Before I forget, I'm gonna put also give you guys information on the movie release dates. Since the movies were supposed to come out earlier, but they were pushed back and delayed due to the COVID-19. So, the coronavirus rather. But new waves have spiked, and hopefully, there won't be another pushback, but we'll have to see. But anyway, moving on. Tenet was supposed to come out in July of this year, but instead it's going to be coming out August 12th of this year. So yeah, all the movies. This is going to be a list of all the movies coming out this year, of course. So yeah, of course, Bill and Ted Face the Music. That's August 14th. Mulan, August 21st. Let's see, The New Mutants, August 28th. Quiet Place Part 2, September 4th. The Kingsman, September 18th. Trying to think. Wonder Woman, October 2nd. Candyman, October 16th. Let's see. Black Widow, November 6th. No Time to Die. That's supposed to be coming out. Well, I heard it was supposed to be coming out November of next year, but then again, they might end up, starting it early for November 20th of this year. So, not really sure. But also, Soul from Walt Disney Soul is also November 20th. that's the only one that's going to be November 20th. No Time to Die with James Bond movie, and I'm not really sure about that, but they might, they still might bump that to November next year, but we never know. But let's see. Coming to America 2, December 18th. Top Gun 2 Maverick, December 23rd. So yeah, these are all movies coming out. They're supposed to be coming out this year. So, but anyway, that concludes this episode. Feel free to visit us, like us on Facebook. We're available on iTunes, Google Play Music app, Spotify, and of course YouTube.